What's up guys, and welcome back to B4Crypto. Yes, in this altcoin video we're going to find out which altcoin you should hold in your portfolio so that you're going to be the next crypto millionaire. Because guys, it's obvious, all of these coins are at a major discount at the moment, and entering in the markets exactly now would give us the most amount of profits. So guys, we're going to look at all the fundamental values of each of the coins, and we're also going to look at the overall market conditions. And guys, we're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance to find out when we could expect the next altcoin season. So guys, if you want to become the next crypto millionaire, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always get notified when I upload a new video. And guys, we're going to start directly on the Bitcoin dominance. So on the Bitcoin dominance, we can see that at the moment we are at a 44% level for the Bitcoin dominance. So guys, what does it mean, a 44% Bitcoin dominance? So first of all, from the overall, the total crypto market cap, we can see that at the moment 44.6% is in Bitcoin. So this means if we're going to see that the dominance of Bitcoin will be around the levels of 50%, then we would know that 50% of the total crypto market cap is in Bitcoin. So now we're going to find out which information does the Bitcoin dominance give us. And guys, we're going to look at this example where we had this major push in the Bitcoin dominance and we reached a level of 48%, and afterwards we saw this massive dump. So what does it mean? This means that Bitcoin is flowing out of the markets and that maybe holders are taking profits or scaling into other cryptocurrencies. And if we see this major dumps in the Bitcoin dominance, we see that the altcoins are pumping and that we're going to see an altcoin season. So let's go over to Matic, and then I can show you exactly in these areas. On the 13th of June 2022, we saw this massive pump towards the upside. So let's go over to the Bitcoin dominance and let's find out, yes, it was exactly here on the 13th of June 2022 where we saw this massive dump towards the downside. We could see that the altcoins, in this case Matic, pumped all the way towards the upside, and we saw a percentage gain from the bottom all the way to the top of this pump of 200%. So guys, the Bitcoin dominance is telling us if Bitcoin is flowing out of the crypto market or if holders are diversifying in other altcoins, and then we usually see a massive pump for the altcoins, and that we are calling altcoin season. And at the moment we are at the level of 44%. So guys, we could expect, yes, we could maybe go up a little bit more until we're going to see a reversal. But this doesn't mean that the altcoins are going automatically down. This could also mean if we're going to see a dominance that will reach all the way the levels of 48%, that yes, maybe the altcoins will go up in the same period of time. But guys, if we're going to see that dominance is going to turn around, then we're most probably going to see a massive altcoin season. So guys, over on the logarithmic chart for Bitcoin, we can see that yes, if you watched my previous video, that this is my prediction for the year 2023, that we could reach the level of $46,000 in this run towards the upside before we're going to see the halvening. I think that we're going to see a correction towards the downside, maybe a black swan event, that we're going to come all the way back down to this upward sloping trend that we have been holding for over 5 years now. So guys, this is what I think, that we're going to see a similar run like in the year 2019, like I also told you, with this massive push towards the upside. Because in the year 2019, we could see, yes, we have reached the bottom, and then Bitcoin turned around in these regions, and at the moment we can see the similar scenario happening for Bitcoin. So guys, we took this price movement all the way up to this high that we have formed before we started with the Bitcoin halvening. So guys, we're going to take the price movement from the top all the way towards the halvening, and then we're going to drag it over to the price movement of Bitcoin at the moment. And then we can see what we could expect in this year of 2023 and how we're going to invest in the altcoins. So guys, we could expect something like this, that we're going to see that Bitcoin will come all the way up to the levels of round about $30,000 to $40,000, and that we're going to see a consolidation and maybe a dump towards this trend line, and then we're going to start with this parabolic run towards the halvening, and then with this major parabolic run that will form a new all-time high for Bitcoin. So guys, we're going to determine how we're going to invest in altcoins in this year so that we can maximize our gains. First of all, we're going to invest in these levels where we are at the moment, and we're going to take it all the way up. Because if we're going to see this move all the way to these regions where we have a lot of resistance, we could expect that the major altcoins also will move in this direction where we could see a lot of resistance and support from the bull market. So guys, this is going to be our area where we want to accumulate altcoins, and we want to take profits in these regions so that we can relocate our profits in the markets so that we can profit from this major parabolic run that is going to be expected at the end of the year or the beginning of next year. So guys, we're going to go over to the first altcoin, and yes, we're going to start with Polygon Matic. And I think that Matic has a huge opportunity to invest in the markets now, because guys, we're going to find out what the fundamental values of Polygon are. First, we're going to look at the price, and yes, at the moment we're at 99 cents. And we can see the market cap is round about 8.6 billion. So guys, let's find out what Matic really does. Polygon, previously Matic Network, is the first well-structured, easy-to-use platform for Ethereum scaling and infrastructure development. Polygon effectively transforms Ethereum into a full-fledged multi-chain system, aka Internet of Blockchains. The multi-chain system is akin to other ones such as Polkadot, Cosmos, Avalanche, with the advantages of Ethereum's security, vibrant ecosystem, and openness. Polygon, formerly Matic Network, is a layer 2 scaling solution backed by Binance and Coinbase. The project seeks to stimulate mass adoption of cryptocurrencies by resolving the problems of scalability on many blockchains. And yes guys, a lot of projects are also launching their NFT projects on Polygon because they have very low fees. And that's why I think that Polygon has a bright future and that we're going to see a much higher price movement for Polygon. So let's go over to the charts. And yes, over on the charts of Matic, we can see that we have reached the all-time high for Matic of $2.90. So guys, we're first going to determine where's our area that we want to buy and where would be the first take profit where we're going to scale out of Matic, so that we could expect that we're going to see a correction and then we could re-enter the markets. Or we're also going to find out which would be our price target if we want to buy Matic now and hold it for a long period of time for the next all-time high of the bull run in the year 2024 and 25. So guys, we're going to look at Matic, and first we're going to draw the Fibonacci retracement level all the way from the top and all the way to the bottom. And then we can see, yes, at the moment we are at a good buying area because we saw this dump towards the downside, and now at the moment we are at these levels. So guys, if Bitcoin will see this move all the way up to the levels where we had a lot of resistance, we could expect that Polygon Matic will at least come back to the 61.8 in the year 2023. So we are most probably going to form something like this, and then the price comes back down. And if we're going to see the Bitcoin halving in the next bull run, we could expect that Polygon Matic will go all the way up to the previous all-time high. Or we could even expect that Polygon Matic will come all the way up to the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level, all the way at the level of $4.50. So guys, we're going to take the measurement move, how much percentage we would make if we're going to see all of these scenarios. And first of all, we're going to take the price movement from this buying area where we are at the moment, because yes guys, this green line means that I accumulated Matic exactly in these areas where we are with the price movement at the moment at 90 cents. So guys, we could see if we're going to see this run towards the upside, towards the 61.8, we could see 100% move. But if we're going to take it all the way up and hold it for the next bull run, we could see a percentage gain of 380%. And guys, this is just major, because why? Polygon Matic is here to stay, and guys, a lot of projects will launch their NFT on Polygon because of the low fees. So I see a bright future in Polygon Matic, and that's why Polygon is my first coin I would add in my portfolio. And guys, we're going to go over to the next coin. But guys, by the way, if you want to buy all of these cryptocurrencies, go down in the video description below and sign up with my BITGET link, where you receive a massive deposit bonus of $5,000 and you can hold your cryptocurrencies on the spot market, trade it, sell it, and you can also trade on the leverage market. So guys, we're going to go over to the next coin. And yes guys, the next coin is Solana, and I know there's a lot of FUD about Solana, that sometimes the network was offline, and that's why a lot of people call it sometimes online, Solana. So guys, we're going to look at the price, and it's at $24. But guys, we saw a massive dump towards the downside, and we're going to find out how much percentage we dumped in the charts. But guys, first let's look at the market cap, and the market cap is round about 8.9 billion. So guys, let's find out what Solana really is. Solana is a highly functional open source project that banks on blockchain technology's permissionless nature to provide decentralized finance, DeFi solutions. While the idea and the initial work on the project began in 2017, Solana was officially launched in March 2020 by the Solana Foundation with headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. The Solana protocol is designed to facilitate decentralized apps, dApps, creation. It aims to improve scalability by introducing a proof of history POH consensus combined with the underlying proof of stake consensus of the blockchain. So guys, we're going to go over to the charts, and we're going to find out what would be our price targets if we're going to invest into Solana exactly now. And yes guys, the green line means that I bought Solana exactly in these areas. And guys, first of all, we're going to look at the all-time high. And yes, the all-time high was round about the levels of $260. And we saw this massive dump towards the downside of, yes, round about 96% towards the downside. And yes, they had a lot of trouble and they were also majorly involved in FTX. But guys, I think that Solana still has a bright future, and I could expect that we are at least going to come back all the way to the previous all-time high when we are going to see that Bitcoin will be in its halvening. But guys, maybe also we are going to see a massive surprise and Solana will come back online, and that we're going to see a massive push for Solana. Because yes guys, it's a good alternative for launching your NFT project and also smart contracts. So guys, we're going to first find out what is going to be our price target if we're going to see this run before the halvening. So we could expect that yes, maybe we're going to come all the way to this resistance area, or even in this area where we can see here's the 61.8, and here we had a lot of support and resistance. So this would be my immediate short-term price target for this year that we could easily reach if we're going to see the next altcoin season. So guys, we're going to find out how much percentage gain we would make all the way up to the 61.8, and yes, this would be 600% just towards the 61.8. And if we're going to take it to the previous all-time high, we can see this would be 1000% move. But guys, what are the price targets if we're going to break the all-time high? Yes, we could see that we're going to reach the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and this would be all the way up at $440. And guys, this is a walk in the park for a good network like Solana, which is a good use case for NFT projects and also the scalability of the network. Because yes, Ethereum has very high gas fees and Solana and Polygon are good competitors and also a good alternative. So we could see if we're going to buy Solana exactly now all the way to the 1.618, we could see a 1700% gain just towards this price target. And that's why I think buying Solana in these areas is a good opportunity. And you can see I bought exactly here at the $24 level. But guys, if we're going to see that Solana will just lag around and still have problems, guys, we would still reach these levels where we have a major resistance, and then we can scale out of the markets. Because guys, ultimately in this next altcoin season, what we want to do, we want to make profits all the way up, and then we want to scale out of the markets to expect this dump towards the downside, and then we want to scale back into the market or even into Bitcoin for the next parabolic run towards the upside. So guys, we're going to look at the next coin. And yes guys, the next coin is Gala Games. And at the moment, Gala is at round about 4 cents and has a market cap of 332 million. So guys, we're going to find out what is Gala really about. Gala Games was created by industry-leading game developers who came together to bring value back to the players with the help of Web3 and blockchain technology. Its founders saw a major problem with the way today's leading gaming publishers demand that players continually spend to keep enjoying a game they love. Scraping the old model, Gala is creating a huge platform with AAA level games, many free to play, designed to give players more freedom, control, rewards than ever. So guys, they're rewarding players to actually play their favorite games. And guys, I think that they're having a lot of developers that are working hard to bring really good gaming experience and some of the best games. So guys, I see a very huge potential in Gala Games, and let's go over to the charts. So on the charts of Gala Games, we could see that Gala reached the all-time high of 83 cents. So guys, we could expect a massive move for Gala, because if we zoom out, yes, we could expect that Gala maybe even one day will reach the $10 mark, and this would just be a massive move towards the upside. And why guys? Yes, we are still early in the crypto markets, and this is only beginning, and you're early guys, and that's why we have to invest in these areas. But guys, first of all, we're going to look our price targets like we also did with the other coins, from the top to the bottom, Fibonacci retracement level, and then we could expect the level of the 61.8 or even the 50% level, because here you can see we have a lot of resistance. So guys, in the next altcoin season, we could expect this massive pump when Bitcoin reaches a level of 30 or 40,000 US dollars, and then we could see a retracement back towards these levels. But guys, let's just take the measured moves all the way from the bottom, and we're going to first take it to the 61.8, round about these levels, and then we can see, yes, this would be 1,200% gain. And if we're going to take it to the previous high, 2,350%. And guys, this means if you're going to invest in all of these altcoins, you can just dollar cost average your way in. Even a 50 or 100 US dollar investment will make a lot of profits in the future, guys. Because just imagine you invest 100 US dollars, like for instance in Gala. you would invest exactly now $200 and Gala would pump all the way up to the levels of 2,300%. And this would mean you would make a 20x on your investment. So out of $100, you would make $2,000 in the immediate short term. But guys, if you're going to hold it even longer, you could expect massive gains. Just imagine you're going to buy Gala for $100 round about these levels, and we're going to see that Gala will pump all the way up to the levels of $2.60. Then we're going to make 7,445%. You would 70x your investment. So out of $100, you would make $7,000. I really do believe that Gala has a very high potential. So let's go over to the next coin. And yes guys, Cardano is going to be the next coin. And yes guys, I know Cardano has been always a little bit late with all of their developments and they're lagging behind. But guys, I think it's a good ecosystem and that they'll eventually grow. And next week they're also going to have an update because Cardano partnered with Coty and they're going to launch a stablecoin called BITGET next week. So guys, we could expect a massive move for Cardano in the immediate short term. But first, let's look at the stats. We have a total market cap of 12.3 billion. So guys, let's find out what Cardano really is. Cardano is a proof-of-stake blockchain platform that says its goal is to allow change makers, innovators and visionaries to bring about positive global change. Cardano was founded back in 2017 and named after the 16th century Italian polymath Girolamo Cardano. The native ADA token is the name of the 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace, widely regarded as the world's first computer programmer. The ADA token is designed to ensure that owners can participate in the operation of the network. Because of this, those who hold the cryptocurrencies have the right to vote on any postponed change to the software. So guys, I think that Cardano is going to be a good investment because yes guys, they're working long on all of their developments, but guys, I think that once they're going to have the system running, I think it's going to be a good solution to some of the blockchains out there. And yes guys, Cardano is here for a very long time already, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere soon. So let's go over to the charts. So over on the charts of Cardano, yes, you can see we had an all-time high round about the levels of $3. So this would mean this would be an easy 10x towards the all-time high. But guys, first of all, yes, you could say Cardano has already pumped. But guys, I want to show you something. We're just going to zoom out and we're going to go all the way back. And then we're going to look at the charts like this. And now just imagine I would tell you exactly to buy in these areas where we had this pump all the way up towards the upside. And I would make a video and say buy Cardano exactly now. You would have said I'm crazy, don't invest in these areas, we have already pumped. But guys, look at this major dump that we were in. Yes, buying here, here wouldn't have given you profits in the immediate short term. But guys, look what happened if you would have held your Cardano. Here would have been our entry, and yes, the price movement went up, 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 and even higher. And we're going to look at the percentage gain that we have made on this move, and we're going to drag it from this peak that we had all the way to the top. And then we can see, yes, 1,900%. So guys, let's find out what would be our price targets if we're going to see this relief rally for Bitcoin all the way to the levels of $30,000 to $40,000 or in the immediate short term. Because guys, we're going to get this update from the BITGET stablecoin next week. So guys, maybe we're going to see a massive pump. And what would mean a massive pump? We could see that Cardano will come all the way up to these levels just from this news event, and maybe even come all the way back here where we had this major resistance. But guys, our price target, if we're going to see this relief rally for Bitcoin, would be the 61.8, round about the $2 level. And this would mean, yes guys, we would see a percentage gain all the way from the bottom towards the top of 500%. Yes guys. And that's why I think Cardano is a good investment, because guys, at the moment it's not hard to pick any cryptocurrencies. You just have to be very sure that the fundamental values are quite strong and that we are at the bottom. And yes guys, we are at the bottom at nearly any cryptocurrencies. So guys, it is very important that you're going to pick the fundamental values and the coins that really have some use case. And yes guys, Cardano is one of the coins that I suggest you would hold in your portfolio, because yes, guys, the green line, I bought Cardano exactly in these areas. I still hold a lot of Cardano, but guys, I re-entered a new position and I accumulated Cardano in these regions. And what is my aim? Yes, I want to take this ride all the way to these regions, take profits and scale back into Bitcoin, or even buy back a little bit lower so that we can catch this massive pump towards the upside and maximize our profits. So guys, before we're going to go over to the next coin, if you want to buy all of these coins, make sure to follow my link in the video description below and sign up to BITGET, where you receive a massive deposit bonus of $5,000 and you can also trade your crypto on the spot and on the leverage market. So let's go over to the next coin. And the next coin is Avalanche, and yes, Avalanche is trading at the moment at $17 and we have a market cap of 5.4 billion. So guys, we're going to find out what is Avalanche. Avalanche is a layer 1 blockchain that functions as a platform for decentralized applications and custom blockchain networks. It is one of Ethereum's rivals, aiming to unseat Ethereum in the most popular blockchain for smart contracts. It aims to do so by having a higher transaction output of up to 6,500 transactions per second while non-compromising scalability. After its mainnet launch in 2020, Avalanche has worked on developing its own ecosystem of dApps and DeFi. Different Ethereum-based projects such as SushiSwap and TrueUSD have integrated with Avalanche. Furthermore, the platform is constantly working on improving interoperability between its own ecosystem and Ethereum, like through development of bridges. And guys, it's very clear Avalanche is a competitor against Ethereum, and that's why I think it has a high possibility of being one of the best cryptocurrencies out there, because they have very low fees and they have the same kind of functions with the smart contracts like Ethereum does. And if we're going to see the mass adoption of crypto, we're going to see the integrations of all of these smart contracts. So guys, let's go over to the charts of Avalanche. So over on Avalanche, we can see that yes, we have reached a high of $150 and then we came crashing down. And we saw a dump of, let's see, all the way from the top all the way to the bottom of 93%. And at the moment we are consolidating in these areas. So guys, at the moment I'm buying Avalanche and I bought it exactly at this green line at the $17 level. So guys, what could we expect in the immediate short term and also for long-term holding? First of all, we're going to look what is possible if we're going to see this relief rally for Bitcoin and the pre-halvening bull run. So we could expect the price movement come all the way to the 38.2 where we see a lot of resistance. So guys, we could see this pump all the way to these regions and maybe even all the way up to the 61.8. So we're going to take the measured move all the way from our price movement that we have bought, and we're going to take it first to the 38.2. This would be 270%. If we're going to take it to the 61.8, 480%, and to the previous all-time high, we could see a percentage gain of nearly 800%. But let's look at the price target if we're going to reach the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level all the way from the bottom. We could see a pump of 1,390%. So that's why I think Avalanche is a good investment, guys. It has strong fundamental values and really good use case. And guys, the next two coins we're going to look at are a little bit riskier. Why? Yes, because they are meme coins. We're going to look at Shiba because yes, I bought Shiba exactly in these areas. And why? Yes, guys, Shiba is trading at such a low price that a lot of people are buying Shiba because yes, if they invest only $100, they get multiple million coins. And then they can always dream if Shiba Inu goes to $1, they'll make millions of dollars. And that's why a lot of people will buy Shiba Inu just because it's a meme coin and it's hyped. And you can have a lot of coins for a small amount of money. And that's why I think that Shiba Inu is a good investment. Because yes, guys, in the year 2021, we saw this massive pump towards the upside, making us 900% in the immediate short term. And guys, you can see it went up in like 4 weeks, in 1 month. So guys, in the next altcoin season that we could expect, yes, let's find out our price targets for Shiba Inu. And guys, by the way, in a few months, they'll also be launching the metaverse, so we could see a massive pump towards the upside, maybe even pumping all the way up to the all-time high. But guys, let's first look at the price targets that we could reach in the immediate short term. And yes, all of this resistance here, we could see us pump in the next altcoin season from the buying area all the way to the 23.6. We could see a price movement of 140% in the immediate short term, and all the way to the all-time high, we could see a move of 600%. But guys, I think that we're going to reach even higher prices in the next bull run because yes, the next bull run is really going to be epic. Bitcoin is going to go over $200,000. We're going to see a massive parabolic run. And yes, guys, we're in the beginning phase of the major bull run going to occur next year in the halvening. But guys, towards the halvening, we're going to see a bullish move. And why? Because at all of these coins, Bitcoin included, we are at the bottom, guys. And we're going to see that in the next month, we're going to see a movement towards the upside, to our resistance area, and then maybe a pullback, maybe back to these levels. And then we're going to start with this parabolic run and the next bull run for Bitcoin and all of the altcoins. And then we're going to see that our investments would have been exactly at the bottom. So guys, we're going to look at the last coin. But guys, before we're going to look at the last coin, thank you guys for supporting me and watching the video all the way to the end. And guys, help me to break the algorithm by smashing up the like button and subscribing. And guys, most importantly, activate the bell so that you always get updated when I upload a new video. And guys, we're going to go over to the last coin. And yes guys, the next coin is also a meme coin, Dogecoin. Yes, Elon Musk backs it, and we saw a lot of pumps just because Elon Musk posted something on Twitter. But guys, I invested in Dogecoin in these areas exactly here, where I thought that I missed this major pump towards the upside. Because yes guys, we saw that we had this pump in the year 2021 on the 11th of January, and we went up 1,200%. And then we saw the small correction, and then we pumped even higher. And then we went up from these levels all the way to the all-time high. We could see a price movement for Dogecoin going up another 700%. So we went up 1,200% and then another 700%. And that's why it's very important, guys, that we invest in these areas, because at the moment we are at the bottom and we are going to expect a relief rally for Bitcoin and all of the altcoins, so we could at least come back to this resistance, which we have all the way in these levels. So this would be at the 27-cent level, and let's draw the Fibonacci retracement levels all the way from the top all the way to the bottom. And then we can see, yes, the 38.2 would be exactly at these levels where we have a lot of support here and a lot of resistance. So guys, we could expect in the immediate short term that we're going to see this pump for Dogecoin from the price movement where we bought at the moment all the way up to these levels of round about 300%. But guys, if we're going to see a further pump towards the upside, we could expect that yes, towards the all-time high, we could reach levels of 700%. And if we're even going to reach higher levels like the 1.618, we could reach 1,200%. But guys, we also have the possibility that Dogecoin will go even higher because Elon Musk will push it, and then we could see prices well over 2 or even 5 US dollars. So guys, investing into cryptocurrencies at the moment is the best opportunity, guys. And why? Because we are all still early. It is a new technology that will change the world and the payment system, and it will get rid of all of these banks that profit on your behalf. And guys, if you always want to stay up to date, make sure to be in my free Telegram group. Links are in the video description below, and sign up to BITGET, where you receive a major deposit bonus of 5,000 US dollars, and you can buy all of these cryptocurrencies on the spot market. And help me fight the algorithm by smashing up the like button and subscribing. And guys, most importantly, make sure to be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.